It was a day of drama in the National Assembly as Nigerians witnessed automatic somersault of decision on electronic transmission of election results. Rather, the senators and House of Representatives members resorted to the use of manual collation instead of real-time electronic transmission. Democracy is about a game of numbers, but the decision of the majority must be in the interest of the people. Nigeria is a country of over 250 million people spread across 250 ethnic groups. At this stage of democracy, still cannot get things right. Where do we go from here? Return to parliamentary system or operate regional system? Has the National Assembly not failed the people it was supposed to represent? Let's hear from our street parliamentarians.
These people, they are not practicing democracy because the people are already standing against their bill already. We want a situation whereby our votes will count in this 2027 election. So what we are saying is that the Senate President, Senator Akpabio, should pass the bill of what the people want. Because the democracy is all about the people. The people want a situation whereby the bill, electronic transmission of results, should be transmitted electronically without a clause in it. Because they are already putting a clause in the amendment bill. So if they are not listening to us, that's to say they don't want development. They are just looking for a process whereby they can enrich themselves. And if we continue like this, the country is going to drain. And because we're already draining, and they are not saying it. Although a day will come whereby we Nigerians will wake up and will take the bull by the horn.
I believe that carrying ballot boxes run left and right is not going to happen that way. Just put it and go your way. Whatever things happens, the Electoral Commission will decide what to do. Not to carry the ballot box left and right, running, killing people, innocent people, and their children is at home. That's what.
To some extent, we don't have a perfect elections. There is nowhere in the world that are going to have a perfect elections. But when elections, votings are electronically transmitted at that particular point, it will go a long way to help ringing.
It is not about law, it's all about implementation. If the INEC and the Senate, both committee on electoral act, electoral watchdog on United Nations want everything to be addressed, things will go right if they choose to. But if the umpire choose to be biased, like the former INEC chairman who introduced English of glitches that bring evil in our nation, that make Nigerians not to trust the INEC system any longer, because it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of crusade, a lot of orientation to convince Nigeria to vote again, because the former INEC chairman, the Mahmoud, has caused a lot of harm to Nigerians.
This electoral law that they are amending or whatever is for the interest of the politicians. The interest, everybody in there go there to protect their own interest. It's about interest. So if their interest is not protected, they will still amend it and amend it and amend it till Jesus Christ come. Every election they are dependent. Even INEC are dependent. So that is why INEC cannot do. Who is appointing INEC? INEC is by appointment. So they are dependent. They dance to the tune of their bosses. So that is why you cannot see INEC doing otherwise. INEC will always do according to what they give him. So don't blame INEC. Many people are just blaming INEC. You cannot just say your boss sent you something now to do, and you want to do otherwise to displease your boss. So you know that your boss can find a way to sack you or to lost you or to kill you, to whatever. He can do anything to you. So you have to please your boss. So all of that thing that you people are just saying about INEC does not have any power to do anything for us.
The reason why I say I'm not saying so, the kind of the leaders we have does not have the masses at heart. They have only their interests at heart. We have seen where they change laws and make amendment of things without including the most listed person or the poor in Nigeria. Everything they do, when they say they want to amend the law, they have seen that it is not favoring the big men in this country. We find out the poor are always deserted, looking down on. So the law will not favor the poor. I'm begging the rich men, or will I say our leaders, should remember that a life they are living today, there will be a day of accountability. So whatever law, electrical, whatever they want to do, they should look at it that we have some people in this country who have no television, who could not even know what is happening in the city. A lot are in the house. They have nowhere to go. An architect has no job and other things. So it will not favor the poor. For that, it is not necessary.
Now you can be the judge of your own court. That is what it means. That is, only those items that concern them must be of priority. Or are they afraid of losing election if votes are transmitted electronically?